Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Game 3 in this series, taking off Fog of War. Gonna go ahead and pull that up there. Game 3 between Xiayu and ZDR here on Ancient Isle. Now, I tried to do a little bit more research on where these replays came from, and all it really tells me about the tournament is normal. So I do have to go to Chinese websites in order to download these replays and figure out, as WarCraft 3 is still really big in China. I think if they actually had a World Championship series with WarCraft 3, China would probably have the world's best players in that category. As we see, both sides are currently fighting it out. Tree of Life now just training up Wisp. Altar of Elders. Demon Hunter maybe popping out there once more. And most likely will be a Demon Hunter versus a Blade Master in this series if everything does repeat itself. Now, Game 2, the cards just seem to fall much better for Xiayu than it did for ZDR. Being able to take down that Blade Master very early at level 2 after a very good Creep Jack, and things just started to snowball from there. ZDR was able to choose a couple of engagements and really worked out well. It looked like things were even for quite some time, but then as soon as you realize that ZDR had no mana on his heroes, you realize that there was not going to be any hexes, there wasn't going to be any healing waves, and with that, there was no real way to sustain. Now, we are going to see pretty much the same build that we saw earlier. Xiayu opening up with a Hunter's Hall and an Ancient of War. There is a Moonwell now coming in, and the Peon should be able to slip by there, and now getting some damage on that Moonwell. This Demon Hunter is not going to be actually able to slip by there at all unless he cancels that Moonwell or uproots a tree later on, but he doesn't want to do that just quite yet. Now, this is one of those situations where that Wisp, could have hidden right there. I don't know if you know this, but you can actually hide a Wisp right in this tree right there, and it is unable to be attacked by any melee units. Blade Master now getting in some shots on that Ogre Magi. It looks like that Ogre Magi, is it going to get Mana Burn stolen? This could be potentially bad. Yeah, I believe so. Beautifully done by the Demon Hunter, and the Demon Hunter takes the item, and wow, that is huge. Alright, if the cards were falling well for Xiayu in Game 1, they are falling really well once again here in Game 2. Now, the Demon Hunter could just get off some mana burns and try to disrupt all of this healing once more, as the units are making their way across the map. So, a bit of a lucky break. I don't remember the last time I actually saw a mana burn used in order to get a creep still. Now, Demon Hunter is backing away. The Blade Master is still low and still trying to regenerate a bit more hit points. It looks like the Demon Hunter will not be able to catch up, as we are still training up more and more Huntresses. Back over here, Blade Master is wandering around. This Demon Hunter looks like he has lost sight of the rest of the army, as grunts are now heading off over to this shop here. It looks like it will be another potential Creep Jack. No more mana on that Blade Master. And this is really one of the few times that I've actually seen the Demon Hunter do so well against a Blade Master. Many times the Blade Master is able to still do its thing here, as the Demon Hunter now taking a lot of damage. It looks as though the Demon Hunter is more mad. Nope, it looks like the Demon Hunter is now mad at the grunts instead. The Troll Berserkers are mad at the grunts, as the Blade Master is still taking a bit of damage here. Alright, Huntress is still trying to poke more damage off on that unit. Does get the tome and the experience there, as the grunt, gonna get caught in a bad position once more. Demon Hunter getting in two very good lucky breaks here, and this is one of the reasons why I love WarCraft 3, where a little bit of luck in a game like this, where it's not necessarily all about build orders and playing the same game hundreds of times. A little bit of randomness in terms of what items will be dropped can have a major impact. Then again, it is sometimes relying on luck is a little bit bad, but if we wanted to see games of pure skill, we would all be watching chess instead of, say, watching StarCraft. Anyways, or Warcraft 3. What am I talking about? Demon Hunter and Huntresses still making their way off over here. Blade Master now going to be positioning themselves here as well, as the Demon Hunter and Huntresses are going to be attempting to do a bit of creeping. No, it is just going to be purchasing a Circlet of Nobility. And is he going to do another Creep Jack here? This could be potentially huge. And wow, at this point, I really got to question Xiaoyu's map awareness. Is he just getting extremely lucky, or does he have some internal map hack on ZDR? ZDR is just trying to get some creeping done and has not been able to do it in peace at all. Trying to creep at shops, not working. Trying to creep, steal opponents' creeps, not working. As the Demon Hunter now taking a huge advantage at this point in the game. Huntress is now trying to back away, or yeah, that Huntress now trying to back away, as the Grunts are now trying to back off as well. More healing still coming in. Are we going to perhaps see some lucky glaive bounce? No, we are not, as the Blade Master is going to get stopped again. Demon Hunter versus Blade Master. The Demon Hunter does have evasion. Meanwhile, the Huntresses are trying to focus down some Grunts, and the Demon Hunter not being at level 2 is going to be a huge disadvantage. That Blade Master really needs to get off, get a lot of damage in order to be effective. The Grunts and the Shadow Hunter are not going to be a main source of DPS at all, as we are now once again going into Raiders. Raiders and Spirit Walkers once more. The Demon Hunter, is it going to try to go for level 3? It may be doing exactly that. No, it is not. Now heading off over here to this 5-4 creep camp. No, not going to even creep that out, as we are now training up a Keeper of the Grove. All right, here we have it. We may see a bit of creeping finally going down here. Is this going to be the situation? Positioning themselves in a way where some of the melee heroes cannot join in on the action for quite some time. Tome of Intelligence on a Demon Hunter. It looks like all of these little gnolls will get taken down, and the Gnoll Overseer will be the last unit left to fall. Huntress down to 150 some odd hit points. Staff of Preservation should perhaps just save this Huntress now. As you can see, that one unit has been taken down. Boots of Speed should be given to the Keeper of the Grove, and now with 2 pairs of Nikes, this army is very much on the move. All right, here you go. Transferring of the Staff of Preservation, and we are going to get another Creep Jack once more. Mana burn now onto that Demon Hunter, or the Blade Master. The Blade Master, however, able to wind walk first. As both sides are fighting, we can see that there is a Hex now on the one Demon Hunter. Mana burn off onto the Blade Master, even though should have gone after the Shadow Hunter instead. The mana burn on the Blade Master already pretty much effective the previous time, as now we see another mana burn there. There is an entangle, so it is entanglement versus Hex, and it looks like the entanglement will win out there, as Speed Scroll now being used. Staff of Preservation saving another low hit point Huntress, even though the Speed Scroll was used there, and a quick escape by, or a quick retreat by the Orc army. Now, Druid of the Claw is already out. There is dual Druid of the Claw. We are already at Tree of Eternity Mastery training just now being started, so bears will be coming around the corner. Keeper of the Grove still sitting at level 1. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 2. Orb of Venom greatly increases the DPS of a Demon Hunter, as we now see the Demon Hunter perhaps looking around somewhere else. Ancient of War taking way too much damage. I do believe that this Ancient of War will go down here, and that was a horrible mistake, but now at least it did a little bit of damage. First, level 3 now on that Demon Hunter, level 1 on that Keeper of the Grove. The Keeper of the Grove does have a Clarity Potion, or had one, until one very gung-ho Murloc attacked that Keeper of the Grove there. Level 2 now on that Keeper of the Grove. We can see Ankh of Reincarnation. That Demon Hunter, I don't know if he will actually utilize that. I often see players purposely just sell that item, as they don't want to have a low hit point hero there to begin with. Demon Hunter still wandering around the Keeper of the Grove, sitting at level 2. It looks like it is not going to be going after that Red Drake army. Could go after this side here in just a moment. Decides against it, as the Blade Master is now nearby. All right, coming off over here, it looks as though the Shadow Hunter sitting at level 2. Going to try to creep out this level 6 creep camp here. That will give level 3 to that Shadow Hunter. Meanwhile, the Blade Master will still be sitting at level 2. He was behind in experience and never really caught up in terms of momentum. Shadowhunter finally sitting at level 3, and we see Wand of the Wind. So we will see Cyclone in this Orc versus Night Elf, just not from Druids of the Talon. Alright, in comes this engagement. However, Xiayu does know about it, and Xiayu is going to be engaging here in just a second. Here we go. There's the engagement. There's the Cyclone lifting up. There's a detonation as the damage is now being dealt. Oh, Druid of the Claw quickly taken out there. Are we going to get another detonation as the Raiders are now getting taken down? Both sides taking a lot of damage here. Peons joining in on the fight for Spirit Link, essentially giving a lot of hit points to a lot more units. There you go. Down goes another Raider. Blade Master now sitting at level 3. So it is level 3, level 3, level 3, level 2. The Keeper of the Grove is the low one on the totem pole. Unable to get level 2 Thorns Aura. I think level 2 Thorns Aura would actually be a lot of damage there as a Mana Burn takes down a Spirit Walker. Alright, one Spirit Walker down to 137 hit points. It looks like it is going to get healed back up. Staff of Preservation saving another unit there. Both sides still fighting it out as that bear is now low on hit points. Alright, the Blade Master now chasing after the bear, decides against it as there is this bear here. That bear is going to be able to escape. That is the question. Demon Hunter now going after a Grunt. Is he going to be able to take it down? It looks like he might be able to. Scroll Town Portal. There's the Ankh of Reincarnation. Alright, so what is going to happen now? Alright, going to reincarnate back up with 500 hit points. It is still... Is he going to scroll? Yes, he is going to scroll a Town Portal. Unable to get hexed. And I don't know if that really was altogether that useful. Alright, Keeper of the Grove has been rejuvenated. We can see there are currently 3-4 bears in this army, in addition to those Dryads. There's one Kodo in this army. He is not digesting anything and not revealing everything else. Alright, it looks as though the Demon Hunter wants to do a little bit more creeping, but there is in fact a Blade Master nearby. Rejuvenation on a Druid of the Claw in bear form. Very, very smart to do that instead, as the Ogre Magi may get... Oh, nope, does not get stolen there. And the Blade Master unable to pick up the item at all. We can see Claws of Attack +6, a total of +10 damage. Meanwhile, the Keeper of the Grove, actually maybe the item was in fact stolen by the Blade Master. It is Claws of Attack +6, which I believe is the item that drops from there. Alright, there's the Entangle, and oh, this could be bad news. Oh my goodness. One Sentry Ward. The absolute destruction and death of a Blade Master. And that could be the one thing that Xiayu needed in order to get a lucky break. I have not seen so many lucky breaks for one player ever. That Sentry Ward actually belongs to his opponent. So I guess the Windwalk just broke just at that time. Add in an Entangle, add in a whole bunch of units, and now we're going to add in an army that can't really deal that much damage. Here we have it. Damage is being dealt. That low hit point Spirit Walker now trying to get away. Druid of the Claw down to 139 hit points, and it is ensnared. It looks like it will get taken down. No, Staff of Preservation saves it, as a bear does do a little bit of chasing once more. Raiders are now low on hit points. So much focused damage on that one particular hero. A low hit point Raider sitting at 2 hit points, not getting taken down. Finally getting taken down there, as we now see level 4 on the Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter at level 4. Not altogether that useful, though, if it doesn't have mana. Alright, Kodo Beast trying to digest a bear, but slow poison plus poison from a Demon Hunter going to force reversal of fortune, so to speak, on that Druid of the Claw. Blade Master, as soon as this Altar of Storms gets taken down, there is the GG, and wow, Xiayu with 2 very, very incredible lucky breaks, able to take down ZDR in this best of 3. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.